All right, we are officially live. Yeah, it was a little stressful. When you host stuff, it's not great. And then my real Father's Day is probably going to be the Yankees Reds game next week, honestly. I went to the Tin Caps game Sunday, but I mean, I worked 6 innings of it. What's up, Steve? Now, let me try to get my Instagram going here. I firmly believe all the baseball could rip tonight. Obviously, Inception cannot because it's a new release. That we'll go live at noon tomorrow. I need some hockey help bad, Steve. The random and the PYT have completely stalled out way too early. But yeah, the baseball should go, and then we'll go live tomorrow at noon. What's up, Kiwi? All right, give me a second to set up Instagram. I may even post another Sapphire and Bowman Jumbo. All right, back in a second. Jumbo's that funny? All right, Instagram is live. Yeah, so back at noon tomorrow for Inception. I will rip until like 5 o'clock or less if everything, a lot of stuff sells out tonight. Then tomorrow I've got a soccer game. Remember, we set up the free card booth at the Fort Wayne Football Club. And then Thursday morning, I fly out for New York for Fanatics Fest. So I will not be streaming too late tomorrow. And then done till maybe Sunday. The new chip is here. There's the front. And then it's got a QR code to MidwestBoxBreaks.net on the back. So we'll be putting those in some mail days soon. Yeah, love it. They are here. Again, for the baseball guys, I really feel like we'll get everything ripped. So grab a baseball spot with confidence. You can get a head start. This is possibly the last of my Inception PYTs. I screwed up. I should have brought Brandon stuff to the shop. He's got Inception loaded up for tomorrow. He'll be on at, I'll say, 7 o'clock tomorrow. I'll probably just, if you're a subscriber or a token holder, put them in people's mail days. We'll figure it out. Yeah, so if you don't see something in my Inception, take a look at his. I wish I would have. Wonder if it's too late to load them up. Hang on a second. Let me look here. Okay, so I just added a bunch of his stuff, his Inception, his other baseball breaks, his Topps Chrome basketball. We'll be done with Topps Chrome basketball tonight with this one break. All right, here go the Giants. And again, possibility of not running another round of this. It just kind of depends on the vibe tonight. And Furtman's taking the Angels. That should just leave you with two teams. Oh, that was Dan's. Nope. Dan grabbed the Angels before I could get Furtman in there, I think. Perfect. But we'll get the series too. I'm really going to try. I got a couple hours tonight, so we're good. To close Sapphire, Blue Jays and Rays. You can do $5 off either one of those if you want. Inception is flying too, guys. It is flying. If I seem a little tired, it's been a crazy few days. After the grad party, had all the tin cap stuff Sunday. Busted ass to get all the shipping done. Got the rest of it out today. You may not see a lot of scans until tomorrow morning, but it was like 250 orders. Pretty crazy. I'm beat. Derek and I were up till 3 a.m. last night, and the night before that I was up till 3 a.m. So yeah, just trying to get everything out the door. All right, looks like just the Rays now. So let's get the basketball going. We'll get that one ripped. And then I'm desperate need of some hockey help, guys. You guys can send offers on the PYT for ice. And then there's a $15 random. But send offers. We're still stuck at like 20 teams left on that 12-box case of ice. It is, yeah. All right, let's get and I might have a little treat for you guys if you can close some of this stuff out. We might have a little fun if there's some time. Here is Series 2 half case number 3. There's 16 teams left. There's 17 left in the other one. So we can get those two. There's 16, and I'll come up with something for you. Doug's going to take both half of the Twins. That's not a bad move. Take a team of both sides. All right, let me get the basketball break going. Yeah, it's a government holiday. I'm going to say no. Let's go fever. I'm worried you might have a fever, goat. Anybody that has not gotten their fill of Topps Chrome basketball, again, Brandon's got it. I should have it listed here in my shop for him to rip tomorrow. Yeah, he's got a couple options there. Got to hang out with DeVries for a few minutes on Sunday. That was kind of cool. Nice kid. All right, E-Mart's trying to help get that hockey. I'd love to even just get the random. Maybe it would spark some guys to grab some PYT spots. Did something to my ankle during the grad party, just moving stuff around and all the stuff going on at the house. Thursday morning, leaving for NYC. Dan's getting a blaster. I'll come up with a cool little treat for you guys if you get both halves of that Series 2 closed so we can rip it tonight. I'd love to have that out of the way and make tomorrow go a little bit smoother so I can focus on getting ready for soccer and getting my stuff packed for my trip. All right, I think this is ready to go. Remember, it's got some Panini Donruss basketball blasters in it, and it's got the Topps Chrome products in it. Nope, we need to get back to... There we go. If you guys ever need to use my random.org account, just let me know. Hey, well, Goat's here. For some of you guys that have stuff stacked with Goat, Eloy, we were talking about getting a list of people that have stacks that are what I'll call my regulars and just having him send it all to me, and I could ship it out with your mail days. OKHZDN. Now let's do the owners. TQN MVR. Trades are open. I'll get a printout for you. All the usual suspects. This will clean up this product for me. After personal boxes, etc. Trades are open. Yep, so between token holders and subscribers and whatever, these will start making their way into some mail days. I just want to come up with a system so I know who I've sent them to. All right. We'll start off with the Donruss Blasters. I think we hit an auto in the last break of this, in the blaster. And then this will leave me with maybe a dozen of these left. If you guys want personal rips of these Donruss Blasters, nothing exciting, but it's whatever. Oh, there goes some hockey teams. What's up, Jim? I was just asking Degger today if he'd talk to you. Yep, there was. Send offers on the hockey PYTs. If I don't like them, I'll counter. But I'd love to get the random rip too. Really, it's the only thing tonight that I don't think is a sure thing. All right, Jim. Give you guys a few minutes. There's Districtivin. Hi, Districtivin. Show you what my daughter got me for Father's Day. Little project, Kylo Ren, Lego. 529 amazing pieces. All right, see you, goat. All right, hockey random's getting close. You heard it. You're watching on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. Come to MidwestBoxBreaks.net and click the live stream tab, or just scan the QR code on your screen. Possibly a giveaway tonight? You'll have to be over here to find out. Currently 31 in the chat. Oh, I didn't know there was an Andor set. That might be cool. Tomorrow is Inception release day. Brandon's got a bunch of teams left. I'm down to a couple teams in each one. In fact, if you guys want 10% off anything in Inception 3, go ahead and send those offers. I think it's just a couple teams left. Inception 3, 10% off. We will rock at noon. Hockey random is down to 10. All right, last call on trades. If you guys want to tag somebody or whatever you can do to make the trades go better. What's up, Mr. David Nolan? What's up, Nick? Nick, did you get your Mets today or not? David, you got anybody else not know who they have? You've got the Raptors, the Bucks, and the Bulls. If you guys want, we can rip basketball and hockey and then baseball the rest of the night if you want. I'll move the hockey up for a few minutes. 10 left. And then just send a reasonable offer on the PYT. I will take a look. If I don't like it, I'll counter. But I'll tell you, you kind of got me because I'm just like, cannot get this thing closed. I mean, don't be ridiculous. But, yeah. Be fair about it. Be good to me, I'll be good to you. I just don't want this stuff to hang until I come all the way back from Fanatics Fest. Make it be Sunday before I can rip again, if even then. Mavericks are Mitch. I don't know if Mitch is here or not. All right, I'm ready. So, all right, we'll go ahead and go. All right, I'm not going to pre-sort this. Quickly. McConnell. What do you think, guys? Still Pacers in 7, or it's going to be over soon? Zach Edey. Grizzlies are Casada. You think it's over? Edey again. Stephen Castle. Jimmy Buckets. Durant. If you already have one hockey random team, you can take another one for $12. You can have $3 off. If you're already in for one, at least one. Let me make sure offers are on. Yep, they're on. So offer me $12 for another one. Yeah, Halliburton, I don't know. He might wake up feeling like crap. Beal. Bomb Squad, SGA. Reeves. What's up, Mr. Krutzik? De'Aaron Fox. Fox to 49. Kings. That's going to Ryan Worley. To Silva. Yeah, we had so many orders this week. So much Series 2. Ooh, there goes the Tigers and Brandon's Inception. Ingram. Pretty nice turnout tonight. Tyson. Tosimu. Give me one auto out of this. Bronny. Giddey. LeBron Bomb Squad, Lakers. Lakers are Ryan Worley. Again, you guys, I'd probably be at 25 a blaster on these. Probably stack shipping. Can ship them sealed if you want with your mail day. We'll figure it out. But I should have about 12 of these left. I had a $20 case. Or we can do a break with it if you wanted to, I guess, too. Struce, Curry, Pass the Rock. Holmes, Holland, Bridges. Noon. I'll go on at noon tomorrow. I haven't announced it yet because I wasn't 100% sure, but I've got a couple errands to run in the morning, but we should be good for noon. Joker, Magicians. What's up, Noah? Klingon. Dylan Jones. Giannis. Bob Carrington. Zion. Remember that whole craze? We were all on that ride, weren't we? Nobody was safe. Yeah. I mean, I kind of knew it too. You go along with it. People are excited, but I've seen that movie so many times. Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. Ever since, I think Greg Oden, I've been like, Ricehacker. Clintman, 49 Pistons. That's for Mark Casada. I've got Piston cards. You can smell it real bad if you open them up, like in a warm room. Anthony Davis. Curry, Pass the Rock again. Some upside down parallels. Marcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell. Yeah. Todd Marinovich. Go on forever. Wemby. Wemby to 49, Spurs. That's for Tamboli. Zach Edey. LeBron. Olenek. Mitchell. Siakam. Todd. Hoping for some Inception bangers tomorrow. They're pretty nice cards. All right, let's rip the hobby box. All right, here goes the Angels in Series 2. That's Near's PC and his son, so we'll make that happen. All right, I'm going to take the hockey down to $12 for everybody. So there it is, $12 a spot. We'll rip that next. No limit. You've never seen Inception before? There's 7 cards in a box. 7 cards. It is not for the faint of heart. Again, Brandon's got a bunch loaded up for tomorrow. He'll be on at like 7. So I've got his in the shop now too. Looks like I'm down to 1 team in Inception number 2. Got 1 team left in Inception. These are 8-box cases. In fact, cases used to be 16 boxes. Now they're 8. 14 teams left in Inception 4. And it's a quick rip too. And I've got 8 teams left in Inception 3. So whatever that last team is in Inception 2, you guys can take 10% off. I don't know what it is. Art or somebody will tell me. Then tomorrow, friend of the group, J.D. Harmeyer from the Howard Stern Show, has the Reds in Inception 1. I might run into him Friday in New York. All right, somebody can have 7. You know what? Somebody can have $10 off that Giant spot. What's up, Barb? Barb, will I see you this week? $10 off that Giant spot. We'll do a team picture at Fanatics. Sweet. I've got Pettit and Reggie Jackson like back-to-back, noon and 1. And I got a couple places I need to stop. But, yeah, we should have a pretty good time. Yeah, cool. I don't know. I actually don't listen to it. Isaiah Stewart to 350. Pistons for Casada. Maxey. Castle. Let's put Series 2 back up there. 13 left in round 3. Nesmith to 5. Pacers. That's for Anthony Morocco. Number to 5. It's for you, Ant. Topic. Bronny and LeBron. DeRozan. A negative. Beal, Zach Edey. Ware, Giannis, Devin Booker. Yeah, I've got, I think it's Pettit at noon and Reggie at 1, or vice versa. Freeman at 299, Pacers. Jimmy Buckets. Bronny, let's go. Bronny, let's go, Lakers. For Ryan Worley. Yeah. Those are pretty rare, I think. Adam Bonner, next stop. Sixers, Tamboli. Yeah, I'm just doing the photo op. Well, I don't know how much longer. Isn't he in his 80s? That's kind of thing about it. I've never met like a legend like that. I should have got Kareem when I had the chance at the National last year, I think. There's the Bonner. Let's get that Bronny out of here. Let's go. Porter, MPJ to 199. Nuggets, Nick Fink. Brunson. What's up, Electric JB? Marcus Smart. Chet Holmgren. Huh. The 73 tops. Thunder. That's for Zach Spencer. Thunder Buddies for life. Fuck Thunder. Wemby, lock it up. Trey Murphy, 275 Pelicans. Michael Scott, that's from Ted. That's not me saying screw the Thunder. I don't think Ivan's going. Let's get a team picture. And if you guys want to get lunch or whatever. What about the Yankees game, Farb? And there's a 40% chance of rain Thursday, which if the Yankees get delayed, I might see the Yankees and Angels Thursday, then the Yankees and Orioles Friday. Let's go is 1 in 470 packs. Michael Kramer. I don't know if Kramer's here tonight. Kramer's from that neck of the woods too, so he's going to be hanging out with us, I'm pretty sure. How are we going to organize that? Somebody needs to get more aggressive in the room. Who wants to head that up and try to get us all together for a team pick? All right, here's your first Breakers of Light. Yeah. Jimmy Butler to 10. Heat. That's for James Hodgkinson. James told me he thought he was in Heat right now. So Cody Williams, Jazz to 99. Jazz Casada. Jaren Jackson, 129. Grizz. For Casada. Skylight Signatures, Markkanen to 50. We're jazzing it up again for Mark Casada. Missy. Pelicans for Michael Scott. And a Shearman Density. It's a Back to the Future reference. Destiny. I don't know if I'm going to try to bring cards in a Yankee Stadium. Think I could pull that off, Furtman? I got him into the Sugar Bowl. Yeah, so it's been it was disappointing how tough this stuff was to move, but it is what it is. Anybody else that still wants some can get some from Brandon. I won't have a box of Inception spare. You think so? Where can we go live from in the stadium? God, now you got my wheels turning. I mean, I would buy one just for the sake of. We need someone with a signal. I wish we had a buddy, somebody on the inside. Rip from the seats. Yeah. All right, let's check out Delight number 2. It's from a stall. You guys can take a discount on Series 2 if you're taking your team in both halves. Let's do that. Let's knock out those people first. Ant to 25, Phil Moore. Westbrook 99. That's for Nick Fink. Yeah, so if you're taking your team in both halves, just hit me with a little discount. Quickly, Raptors 125. That's for David Nolan. Wiggins to 25. That's for Mark Casada. And Magic. That's actually my favorite player. For Worley. Pretty cool. And a Jaylen Brown. Lock it up. There's a Morant version that's lock him up. Brady Anderson. Worley, what about a BJ Surhoff in-person auto? All right, Magic, Wiggins, Markkanen, Missy, Holmgren. Had the Bronny in there. Bonna. $20. All right. Again, watch for those blasters to pop up somewhere. I hate sitting on inventory too long. All right, we'll rip a little hockey, and then we're going to start burning down baseball. Do you guys want another Sapphire Bowman PYT? Do you want to try one more? All right, there's the hockey PYT. Considering any reasonable offer, we're stuck at 22 teams. I'm glad you liked it, Worley. 22 teams. Then tell me if you guys want another Sapphire Bowman Jumbo PYT. Furman says more Sapphire. What's the two highest priced teams in this? I'll do 20 off the Sharks and 20 off the Canadiens to get us moving. 20 off either one of those teams. I'm almost on tilt with it. Send your offer. You know, I've never seen that movie. Or that play. Look at that. Anthony took the Bruins. Never seen it. Let's see how many people are watching in other places. 1 in Twitch, 1 in Facebook, 2 in YouTube. You guys need to go to MidwestBoxBreaks.net, click the live stream tab, or just scan the QR code on your screen. Come on over. Yeah, let's come up with something. I'm assuming there's places to eat in there. Grab a bite to eat, get a team picture. I'm excited, but I've done nothing to prepare for it. I've been busting my ass trying to get stuff done. What's up, C. Nider Quill? I'm not going to read all that. All right, this is spread out fairly decent. Let's wait a lot of repeat buyers. Furtman, you've got our tickets. I got my Mattingly practice jersey. That's ready to go. No, Furtman, you know anything about that? I think some of us planned on waiting in line a few times. Brian Coe had a nice idea. He mentioned maybe having somebody stand in line for me on whoever's second on my list, whether it's Reggie or Pettit. But I also don't want to get us thrown out. But I'm a little worried about the logistics of waiting in line for a noon photo op and then somehow making it on time to the 1 o'clock photo op. So I'm a little worried. Did anybody go last year? Is it impossible for me to pull that off? Yeah, let me know when that is, Furtman. Talk to someone first. Yeah. Okay, talk to somebody. Yeah. Not like the dude at the National that hosed me on the Rivera deal. Oh, cool. Yeah, don't let me forget. You know how I am. WGGLAP. Yeah, I don't think I'm buying F1. I got smoked last time. Yeah. Well, it sounds like I can't get them anyway because I won't be there. OMO PWQ. So can I get a Travis Scott box? Oh, but it's the EQL, Electric Light Orchestra. Trades are open. Here comes the printout. Yeah, somebody, I'll make myself a note. I don't know why this is printing stupid like this. All right, making a note. Three boxes. Trades are open. You guys also have the option to split one of those hockey teams with somebody. Somebody takes the first 6 boxes and somebody takes the last 6. All right, let me show it again. Tom missed it. Tom, Canadians, Jets. Is that true, Tom? What happened? Without incriminating yourself. Hey, so I messed up the cartilage in my rib cage sneezing and had to leave work. It was so painful. And people thought I was making it up to get out of work. I think you guys remember that deal. Yeah. Dude, it hurt too. I went to the doctor thinking I cracked something. Sounds good, Evan. You know I'm serious if I call you by your right name. Got Blue Jackets for Blues. Blues are Scooney. I don't know if Scooney, are you here? I've not seen him. $20 off the Sharks, $20 off the Canadiens. We'll knock out some big teams if you guys take those offers. And I'm down for whatever deal you want to make on some teams within reason. Because this thing is going to sit the rest of the week. If not, we don't get it tomorrow. Then after that, it's all baseball the rest of the night, guys. After we rip some of those Donruss basketball blasters. It's like I'm taking over for Brandon. Been ripping like his days. Now he's ripping tomorrow night. It's like Parent Trap for breakers. I'll be back at noon tomorrow. Just got to drop off the rest of the mail. There's some late addresses I got from the Hecker break. And I gotta go get a haircut. Can't go into New York looking like a hippie. All right, jackets for blues. A white bumper block in every pack. All right, here we go, Devils. Andrew Moore, you got it, buddy. Hell, we might get this thing to halfway. All right, let me get Jackets Blues. Oh, I can just cross out the S and write Jackets. And then I can just cross out the Jackets and write Blues. How cool is that? That's a hack. Maybe I'm a hack. It's a little hurtful, but whatever. Here we go. Hellenius to $9.99. Kings. That is Hellenius. That's for Jason Barr. David. Purple Del Mastro to $6.99. Blackhawks. That's for Brendan Rabin. Malkin. Morelli. Rookie Articulates. Arctic Ulits. Maverick Bork to $3.99. Stars. That's going at Furtman. What's up, Casey? Lambert, one of the Tri-Lambs at $2.49. Jets. Jets are Tom Folsom Prison. Like I said, I use the hell. I've got like a 4-row box full of those blocks. And then I got a whole other box of clean ones, pristine ones. The other ones are used. Crozier, $3.99. Lightning. It's for Brandon Rabin. Thompson, patch auto. Sabres, gold auto patch. That's for Paul Simmons. Remember, this has no impact on the PYT because that's a separate 12-box inner case. So whatever we pull tonight does not impact the PYT. Larkin, Wings. Rip card, Frozen in Ice, for Anthony Morocco. Anthony, what would you like to do? You are on the clock. How about St. Ivani, Pens? What's it say? Crystal. Penguins are Jason Tamboli. That's a crystal card. All right, Ant was here. There he is. Rip it. Okay, let's rip it. Scott Morrow. Hurricanes, not numbered. I'll leave that in there, Ant. That way the sorting team is not putting that in the wrong spot. These 3 boxes have been pretty nice, guys. The car. I ruined my display back there. Strom. Will Smith, Sub-Zero rookie, purple. Sharks. Just think if you had them in a whole case, that's for Anthony. Boldy. Again, find a partner, find a buddy. If you want to split the 12 boxes with a friend, one of you take the first 6, one of you take the last 6. That's an option too. I just want to get it closed. Grabenkin, $7.99 Leafs for Garrigan. What's up, James? I just hate to see that carry over till next week. Carlisle to $9.99 Lightning again. Patrick Cook to $3.99 Utah. That's Brandon Rabin. Technically, it says Coyotes. Eklund Sharks to $25. Barely see it on the bottom. Sharks, Anthony. There's another Canucks. JT Miller. That's for Caleb. What are you doing, Caleb? Need Caleb to make a call. Rip it. I love it. Morelli to $2.99 Exquisite Rookies. Vegas. That is for Garrigan. Bryson to $6.99 Vegas. Brian Hallinan, Devils. Not numbered. So we'll keep that in there, Caleb. Know that it'll be inside. It'll be inside you. Tuke, Demko. Connor Bedard, Articulates. Dalmastro, $7.99 Blackhawks. Grons, $1.99 Flyers. We didn't really talk about the Flyers. They are Jason Barr. Jack Thompson, $3.99 Sharks. Like a surgeon, yep. McLean, $3.99 Islanders. That's for Caleb. Marner, Leafs. That's for Garrigan. Are we ripping it, Jim? 3 and 3 boxes. Vetrano. That's the grayscale. Garrigan's going to tell me to rip it. Lucas Raymond. Nadeau, Hurricanes. Jason Barr. All right, I'm going to trust that Jim would want me to rip. So here we go. Jim's unofficial proxy. There he is. Use my finger this time. Sometimes you got to put your finger in and work it around a little bit, loosen it up, then you get inside to the good stuff. Rutger McGroarty, pens. And then when you're done, you just get up and leave. Yeah, I have a great off-camera story for you one day. Crystal's cool. Thompson's cool. My second favorite Thompson after Steve. All right, please tell me we got some offers in for hockey. Guys, that might be the end of our hockey career if I can't. That's a new release, too. I'm seriously worried. Yeah, nothing. All right, we'll move on to baseball. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm open to about any reasonable offer. It is what it is. We'll see what we can do. Maybe this weekend we'll get some help with it. All right, $20 off, Ant, if you want them. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. Not sure what's going on. Let's rip Sapphire Bowman Jumbo 7 and move on to baseball. And here's Hobby Half Case Series 2, number 3. 13 teams left. What's up, Mike? Mike, do you see the chips? They turned out nice. Mike's the one that built those. I'm almost out of Sapphire, guys. Okay, this is number 7. Let's get you a Post-it note. MBB 1354. Well, it's not MMB. I've already screwed that up. Sapphire Mixer 7. $20 off, yes. Remember, stack shipping on this break. Pew pew. I just posted it. I just have not moved it over for you guys yet. There it is. Sapphire 8. I'm almost out of it. Right there on the stage. Rips tonight if you can get it. Rips tomorrow. I'd be shocked if it doesn't fill tomorrow while we're live ripping Inception. Stack shipping on this. All right. Welcome, Michael Hovater. Michael was new last week. He's jumping in some stuff this week. Welcome back, Jeff Richards, Duffy, Lockwood. There's Chad Rhodes, Higgins, Hovater again, and local friend Keith. Keith bought a hassle from me. Keith, I think I'm going to ship the hassle with this if you don't care. Now I just need a pen that writes. Sapphire Mixer 7. Stacked. All right, Sapphire 8 if you can get it. If not, we're going to rip or try to close the Series 2 Hobby Half Casers. What do we got left in those? All right, here goes the Sharks. You can do 20 off the Canadians, too, if you want. Sharks are gone. We get to like halfway. That'd be a nice turning point. All right, Series 2 Hobby Half Case 3 has 13 teams left. Half Case 4 has 14 teams. Inception Case number 2 has the Giants. You can do $10 off the Giants to get that off my board for tomorrow morning when we go live. And then there's 8 left in Inception 3 and 14 left in Inception 4. Actually, I'm not going to pre-sort any of this so we can keep moving. I'll worry about it offline. What's up, big timers? You got it down to 24. You guys get top Series 2 in the single digits, we'll start talking offers. I know we can get it closed tomorrow, so I'm not super worried about it. I think I can get round 8 of this closed tomorrow as well, so. Good luck. Connor Griffin. Basalo to 125 Orioles. That's for Phil Moore. Hey, Furtman, will you post how close Series 2 is in Discord? Level Giants for Eric Martin. Would you do that for me? Cool, thanks. We're real close. I mean, we're almost down to a dozen teams left. That's for Emart. Love to have them out of the way and not mess with them tomorrow. If you want to mention Sapphire 8, you can as well. What's up, Aiden? Aiden, have you heard anything yet? Brooks Lee. Cags. Yeah, that's what we're trying to get, Art. Alvarez, the 499 Angels for Dan Sirmack. Kozrowski. Oh, cool. Awesome. Kadeem Diao, 499 Twins. Sean Hennessy. Yeah, Aiden, he's a good dude, and he's a Break Club member, too. So I always want to give those guys a little extra chance. I think just life events stacked up on him. It happens. There was a time, what was it, about 13 years ago, same thing happened to me. Just life things stack up, and it just a freaking mountain. Sasaki. I mean, it's no excuse, but again, a guy that we've known for a while. Painter. Somebody take 10 off that giant spot and get Inception 2 done for me. So I can have that out of there. Yeah, we had an incident too where somebody's auction payment glitched on a decent sized card over the weekend, and the seller was a little freaked out. I'm like, just please stay calm, Ellie. It's somebody from the group. We'll get it fixed. I know at the time your mind instantly goes to the worst possible scenario, but Weatherholt. Montes. 40 in the chat, guys. We can get it done. Acuna. Christian Campbell, 199. Red Sox. That's for Mark Casada. Mark recently divulged that his second favorite team is the Red Sox. Nick York. Sapphire 8 down to 19 teams. Yeah, I've got so much beer left over from the party. I'm so glad we didn't get a keg and switch out to bottles instead. Had a ton of wings left over. I had wings for 2 meals over the weekend. Which isn't a bad thing. Drew Thorpe, Mobley for Dan Cermak, guards. Arias, Reptilian. And Arias. Yeah, there's worse problems to have than extra beer and wings. The cake, she bought a cake that was supposed to be for 100 people, and I said, that's way too much cake. And gone. I had so many people from her side of the family ask me about the card stuff. I think at first they were like, this dude quit his job to do that. And then they hear us on the radio and at the ball games and stuff. All right, here's the sapphire. Here's the meat of this thing. I should have had some people sorting. All right, Hobby 3 is down to Rangers, Braves, Reds, Dodgers, Nats, Royals, Brewers, Mariners, White Sox, Yankees, Red Sox, Rockies, Giants. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to chase it super hard because I know we can get it tomorrow. I mean, I wanted it tonight to have it out of the way, but it's up to you guys. You guys have been great. So what's up, Brandon? I've got Brandon's stuff listed for tomorrow for Inception, too. So if you can't find your team, I know multiple people were looking for Mets. 40 in the chat. We can rip another round of this next. Coming back at noon tomorrow, guys, to rip Inception and whatever. Showalter to 75 Cardinals. That's for Chad Rhodes, sticks and balls. DeVries to 199 Padres for Matt Higgins. Frickin' DeVries magnet now. So I'll show you something else cool, too. The team, the clubhouse guys always hook me up. There's a couple DeVries auto balls. He won't sign on the sweet spot anymore because he knows people sell them. Not us. We give them away, but yeah, nice job, Matt. Matt, you were here before, right? You're not like new. There's a Weatherholt. Sean Keys, 99 Jays. Worley. Clausen to 75 Angels. That's for Cermak. I've just got autographed Leo DeVries balls laying around. Kyle DeBarge to 50 Twins. It's for Sean Hennessy. Hi, Sean. Yeah, I thought so. Gary Guy Hill to 99 Rays. Colangelo. And a Sapphire Selections. Morales. That doesn't suck. Dodgers, Chad Rhodes. Yeah, 2 autos. Hell, it didn't even dawn on me. 19 left in the next round of this. You guys want to take a shot at it? I'll get a couple tweets out and we'll try to get round 8 and the series 2s. If not, we'll just call it, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm okay either way. Kept our streak going. We've streamed every day since September 14th. We can talk about it one day, Joe. I don't want to put that out there where people could use it against me. Okay, so give me a couple minutes, and I guarantee if you grab one now and we don't get it filled tonight, it'll fill tomorrow for sure. There's no way it won't. So use that mindset and jump in. We're on a hot DeVries run here lately. I think that's 3 autos in like the last 2 break sessions. Somebody had a Series 2 personal. Who was that? Was that you, Dan? All right. Okay, give me a minute here. I'm going to take a swing and see if we can get this filled. Down to 16. You're almost halfway. We're also trying to close the Series 2 hobby half cases, round 3 and 4. Which you guys could watch me work on Twitter. It's a work of art. It's a work of art, Kenny. Bat Flip Thursday night. He's got a Series 2 2-box auction. All right, Dan Cranium's Series 2 blaster. Dan says he's ready. All right, we're throwing away bad pens. Good luck, Dan. Yeah, if we don't get it, I guarantee all three of those will rip tomorrow. There's no way they won't. Do what you can. We'll give it a few minutes here. If anybody else wants a blaster, go ahead and grab one. I'll rip it. We'll rip a few of these to pass a little bit of time if you want. $27. It's as cheap as I can get it. Remember, I got platform fees and payment processor fees. And I've also got to sleeve and top load the good stuff, so. We kept the streak going. We got basketball and hockey ripped. So I'm cool. Good luck, Dan. These are in the shop if you guys want to grab one. Cattell Marte. And I wouldn't mind going to bed at a decent time anyway. Merrill, Cole, Duran, Dominguez, Riley Green, Langford, Riley Green, Duke Ellis, almost said Ben Rice, Caminero, Walner, Yamamoto, all right, Dan, not my best work. Anybody else want to take a crack at one? If you are a Break Club token holder, an MBB subscriber, we will get a chip in your hands. Will happen. You can go up to people and say, hey, you join this right now and use my coupon code CoolBreeze4861257XT5. You'll get $5 off your first purchase of $10 or more. Or you say, hey, use coupon code MBB for $5 off your first purchase. Or if your name's Adam, be like, hey, just type in coupon code ADUMM and you'll save $5 off your first purchase, $10 or more. Yeah. Possibly the best looking chip we've ever had. I don't know. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. Let's see what I got. All right, let me see if I can do these in order. So the very first chip, I think MTV Mike designed this, the 1 year anniversary. See, it still had the .com on there. That was my old sign we were using as a logo that my sister made. I don't know why I put a 1 on it. First year anniversary. But we had so many poker players in the group, it was an instant hit. Some of these I don't even have available anymore. I kept a couple for myself and the rest are gone. Then we have Discord Break Club. Before it was an NFT, the Discord Break Club. Oh, and 1,000 YouTube subs. That was a big deal back then. The one I created for the sales thread. I still have the file too. So if you tell me who someone is or what their number is on their chip, we had them like they were had a number written on one side, trusted hobby member, and I had all their information in the And to this day, nobody that owned one of these chips, this was $10, has scammed anybody. Yeah. This will go out of order a little bit. Here's the Lasigi chip that Kedrick created. Love it, share it, grow it, the hobby. Thank you for doing it right. It was like an award we gave out to people that just represented everything that was good about the hobby. The Sloths group, I did one for the Sloths NFT group. Card Hobby Partners. AJ Dillon, former Packer, now Eagle, made one for AJ Dillon. We were giving those away. The FanDuel partnership, corporate partnership with FanDuel, which is still in place, but we haven't used it for anything because they haven't had anybody to help us out. But that was for FanDuel. FanDuel gave me permission to use that logo too. The National, again, the National gave me the file. This was in 2021. And made one for the National. And they were $5, and the money went to SIGs for Soldiers. We sold a crap ton of these too. And then the one we did with Ryan Wise for Colorectal Cancer Alliance in memory of his brother Gary. And I don't think I've only a couple of these left too. So like that one and a couple of those other ones I showed you, I held back enough for myself, and then the rest are gone. Then obviously, if you're a Break Club token holder, everybody should have one of these. You get them in your first mail day after you join. And the NFT is actually a digital version of this that spins around, rotates. And then the 5-year anniversary one, June of 2023. I like this one too. And then, of course, now the newest one. Yeah, kind of neat. And I've got some from other breakers. It was funny because at first people thought it was dumb. And the whole thing kind of came from coining your photos. And it became a little thing to just say you were part of the group and take pictures with your card too. But, it's dumb until everybody had one. And then it was no longer dumb. But I don't know that anybody had those before we did as far as card. I don't know that for a fact. I don't know that anybody had a card Discord before we had one. But again, that stuff's dumb until everybody starts doing it. Yeah, we go to Chip Lab. You can design it on chiplab.com. And I know a lot of people, they put their business logo on and use them for golf ball markers. You can mark your balls with it. Like I set mine on my chin a lot of times. All right, guys, let me see where we're at here. That's the end of my TED Talk. All right, no offers. We're down to 12 in Sapphire Mixer 8. Let me tell you what's left. I might be able to break the ice a little bit on this. Some big ones left. Cardinals, Giants, Mariners, Rays, Rangers, Blue Jays, Pirates, Mets, Dodgers, Reds, Red Sox, Diamondbacks. Honestly, Dodgers, Red Sox, and Cardinals are the last big ones left. The other ones are easy. If Cardinals, Dodgers, and Sox were gone, that'd put us in single digits and $20, 55, $30, $20, 45, 35, 20, 90, 45, 75, and 50. And it's a quick rip too, so let me see what's going on in the Discord morgue. Yeah, I'll do that, Heath. All right, Rangers are gone. What's up, Heath? Cooper's your son, right? How's he doing? Enjoying his summer? Tell him I said hi. Oh, no kidding. That's awesome. I've never been there. I want to go. $10 off the Giants to close Inception 2 for tomorrow. Yeah, I want to. Well, I hate to leave so many people hanging. I don't know what else we could do except just get some sleep and prep for tomorrow at noon. So I don't want to keep you guys. Anybody have any questions about anything? If not, we can go. I'm totally cool with that. We kept the streak going too and closed 3 breaks, so I'm fine. Then don't forget, I'll be on at noon. And Brandon, did you post a time? See you, Dan. Thanks. 7 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I'll need to be done by. I'm probably going to say 5 o'clock. So we'll get. Let's see, 4 Inception cases will go pretty fast. I can't imagine those being more than a half hour each. 8 boxes. Yeah, call it a half hour maybe. If that. And then clean up everything else after. Yeah, I haven't even packed it. So, like I said, guys, I haven't slept for crap in like 3 days, so we can call it. Yeah, you guys have been great. If you need anything, let me know. Um, again, watch for tracking. I think the tracking comes out late. Um, like when I upload the tracking in district, I don't know how soon you guys see it. We'll have to do a science experiment. But you may not see scans until tomorrow. But yeah, it was. I warned you guys it would be later than normal. It was. Well, Saturday did nothing but get ready for the party, and then by the time it was over, I was exhausted. And then Sunday, 10 caps, and came home and shipped. And I think I was up till 3 Sunday night, and then 3 last night too. All right, guys, just message me if you need something. And cool. We'll see you at noon.